131.26. Arena Direct. Let's see if we can open anything. Got a fine goblins stack here. Let's see what we have in our colorless. We ended up getting an Eclipsed Bogart, that's nice. Shadow Urchin, very nice. Double Tarfire, could definitely go a long way. Bogart Mischief, very nice. Some removal. Alright. What else do we got? We got a Johnny and Iridu. Two cards that, if we can surround it with a nice shell, will definitely overperform. Lockmare. Card I'm less sure about. And finally in green, we got maybe a couple fine elf cards. Alright, let's start with where my instinct was, with the goblins. You could be a goblin. You could be a goblin. You could be a goblin. One removal. You guys are all goblins. That could help us win the game if we had card draw to go with it. You're all definitely goblins. Another removal. Goblin, goblin. And that's that. Not sure that this crosses into playability, so we'll get rid of that. Look at a white deck. I know that you two are great. Solitude's great. Keep out playable. Dawn Guard. Celebrant playable. White blue would allow us to play some of these Merfolk cards. And we have some white blue cards. Sure, we'll play the Sky Swimmer regardless. Got a couple Kithkin cards that help us not die early and hit our land drops. We'd be able to play things like these. And green would be the most natural pair for that. But I am not impressed with the green, so we're definitely going to try and do something different. Let's see, some white-black value. This could come back. It's a fine card. Fine card. You. White 2-drop. That's the reason I wanted to play black. I didn't get any of the tree folk that want counters on them, fortunately. So we'll probably go in a different direction. White red. Lose a couple medium cards. But we would get Scrounger, Flames, some Weavers, bright reddish. Anti-Torchmaster, Giant Fall. Play some cards like Keep Out. So, we're missing a lot of what makes red good. Scuzzback Scrounger will be doing quite a bit of work. I like that the Guild Weaver gives us flipping for Irdu. There's nothing in black that gives us graveyard recursion, huh? Douse. And then this would only be able to get back goblins. Well, let's try and build white-blue just to see what that'll look like. So we get Glenelendra, very nice, Lockmare, awesome. Couple Rhyme Speakers to draw some cards. Shine Striker, Farewell. Strat Sword's fine. Wild Unraveling. So this would be white-blue. Manner's Guide would want to tap a Merfolk. We're not swimming in Merfolk, pun intended. Maybe I can find another changeling to put in. That's a good changeling. Let's find changelings. Who's here that shouldn't be? Thoughtweft Imbuer. Double Dawn Guard. Let's see. Core could be a... Do you specifically call out a creature? No, just a Merfolk. It's always nice when you can get a core into a sealed deck. So this wants the deck to go long, but does it have the tools to actually win a long game? I think it actually does. Right, white-blue. Playing a mythic, 2 mythics, rare, 3rd mythic. Give this one a try. Right. Uzimatsa versus yours truly. We got a Eclipsed Changeling to find a 3rd land. Rhyme Speaker into Wander Wine. Alright, how many? We'll definitely try and trade for that. Alright, Plains. Thank you. Alright, Counterspell on the bottom of the deck to remember that. All day, every day. See probably an archer on the other side. Let's find an island and pass. Next turn we're gonna think about doing a Rhyme Speaker into probable Wander Wine. Rhyme Speaker pass. No attacks. Don't die, we need you. Alright, Liminal Hold. Alright, let's change plans and go for A Celebrant. Strange not to attack there. Let's see if we go. Yeah. What kind of shenanigans you got over there, opponent? 4 green, green. Probably just an unconditional removal spell. Ooh, nothing? Four green, green, nothing. Maybe you have... Yeah, there we go. Alright. X is 2. You got 2 lands. Well, I will be spiraling you, my good friend. Just hope that you don't have the blossoming defense. Excellent. Alright. Attacking. Wanna leave up the Wonder Wine? I don't think so. Sneaklin. Who's getting the block? Sun dappled? Ain't nobody getting a block. Alright, well, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, 11 or 15 is the question. I think we'll just do 11. Leave up a spiral, because if this thing gets unlocked, we are going to have some trouble. Right, that should be game. None of that matters. Can we do 2 things? Alright, you and you gotta go. If I had thought about it more, I could have exiled that to lose an extra counter. That's the difference between me and your average player on the Pro Tour. Alright, moving to game 2. Hoping to find a Lockmare and a Johnny, Edu. You know, one of the reasons we built the deck. Not that casting commons and uncommons is bad. You're on the play with a cancel. Cancel never hurt no one. If we're on the draw with a cancel, I'll be less happy. Good. I always get myself scared. Island. Yeah, we found it too. The Kithkins. Trade 2 for 3 and get my core started. Next turn we'll have access to 5 mana. So we'll probably just throw out a sun. Sundad? Nah. Get our 2 damage in. And see if we can draw a card next turn. Ideally we'll be able to tap everything and leave up Wild Unraveling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leave up 2, put the counters there. But there is a good chance that the Rhyme Speaker dies a horrible death. Common, 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 uncommon. Alright, we got a 4/4. Take 4, and then from here we will take control of this game. 1, 2. A second speaker. They're going to need 2, 3 removal spells to get rid of this guy. Well, that's definitely not going to be allowed. Allowing you to attack with Abandon. It's not going to be something that wins me this game. See if I draw a card. Oh, and you have a Spiral. That would be very nice for you. Not a Spiral. So, we could attack. We'll just keep it slow here. Keep up Glenn, in case the worst should happen. Another nerd, doesn't matter. Alright, ooh, Lockmare. Can do that. I think we'll play it nice and slow and not give them another keep out target. Councilman making that a 4, I think that's totally fine. When they pass, we'll go ahead and draw 2 cards. There's a 1, there's a 2. Got a 4/4 out there, so I think what we'll do is get this Dawn Guard cooking. Land. Let's see, do you got a splash in there? Nope. Probably just a 1/1. But no fear, we will be drawing a card. Any way to give creatures -1 counters? I don't think so. Right, let's get this guy going. Do we want to attack for 4? Do we want to attack for 8? I think next turn that'll make a lot more sense. But next turn we will start moving in case they have some kind of amazing card I can't think of. Forest, 1 land away from being able to double Festival. Ooh. That is a good one. Let's wait another turn. As flipping this to black and then attacking, it's more powerful than 2 tokens a turn. Spiral in case of a crazy card. Here's a 1/1. OmniAndro makes me feel all nice and toasty. No land. Let's get attacking while the attacking is good. You. Keep out, that's fine. Welcome back to the team, Dawn Guard. Make a friend. Jump. Jump. Take 5 in the air. With lifelink. Alright, Eclipse. Ooh, another Eclipse. We will just play this lifelinker this turn. And leave up Glenn. Next turn we hope to do something very similar. Probably play Eclipse Kithkin pre-combat this time though. Abigail. Four power, first strike, lifelink. Take 4. Flip. No, thank you. Island, Kithkin. Yeah, there's a Kithkin. Don't want to win too much. Alright. 5, 4, 5, 4. Make a 1/1. Jump. 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 Go ahead and take 5 in the air. Alright. Play a 3/4 draw card. Do you believe we already played a land? Yes. lust for war has dropped his arms. From swords to plowshares. Ooh. Skimmer. I don't think I played much of that set. So would have liked to seen a Johnny, but aired you with core out is just as good. On the play with a mediocre 3-drop. If we draw land, then we won't cycle. If we do not draw land, and we don't draw 2-drop, we will. Great. Dawn Guard, got him cooking. Rhyme Speaker into Celebrant. Iron Elf. And pass. Okay. Save or suck. Do you have an answer? I forget who was saying that they really like these down cards, but I was not impressed before hearing them say that, and now I think it's an okay card. Right, we're passing, and we did get a Johnny. Now, if we play a land, we play a Johnny. We'll have 5 mana left, so we don't have enough yet. But I think getting our card out of our Rhyme Speaker sooner rather than later is going to be good. Keep out to send them down, but we replaced our card, and we will see what our opponent's appetite for blocking is. It seems to me that, ooh, Bloodletter. That means you're still going to have to discard a card. Interesting. Now, using that Wither effect on our Celebrant would have been my idea of a good play. Okay. It's time to get a Johnny cooking.
Danger surrounds us. Stay close. Stand by my side, friend.
No merfolk in the graveyard for a guide, but I think another chump blocker for a Johnny is worth it. 1 mana. We've got some death touch tricks over here. Big Trampler's not what a Johnny wants to see. Right. Keep on making an army in a can. See what's in the box. Oh, creatures in the box, that's nice. I'm gonna have to block enough to kill it. We do know they have Trample Lifelink. So we'll have to block enough. Non-land permanent cards 3 or less. We've got quite a few of those. We're looking for Airdew. We're looking for a Wanderwine Farewell. OmniAndro is always fine, as that could really mess up the tricks. Block, block. Alright. Ooh. Iron Shield Elf. Do you not have the 1 mana trick? You must. Easy block. Easy block. 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you had Death Touch and Trample, you would deal 1 and 1 and 5. So from here on, got blocks here. 6, 7, 8. This pretty much puts everything of ours into play. If they had the Convoke Elf, we would lose both of these. Let's see if could attack and get back a Changeling and tap this Changeling. Okay, I like that. Alright, let's see what you got. Oh wait, I didn't put enough damage on that to kill it. Hex, dealing 7. Alright, so they got... Oh, don't move it, no. Tried to stop you. I think, what was the trick they had? The Hex. So yeah, we definitely did not play around that one. The top X, where X is your life total, so we will get every 3 drop we can into play, which is quite a few actually. Ah, we got greedy there. Didn't recount how much damage we were dealing. Usually a mistake like that will cost you the game, but we got lucky. They didn't realize that moving that 2 toughness would result in a dead creature. Right, we got Lockmare. All in on Lockmare. See a swamp. Is that going to be enough to kill a Lockmare? I just don't see the power in this card. It's definitely not cube worthy. It's at standard worthy, I'm not sure. Green black, the eyes. Let's go ahead and find ourselves a plains. We might as well get frisky. Let's see if we can dig to a land. We do not. We've got a block on the face, so if they attack, I think we're always blocking. what we do next turn is less apparent. Alright, miss, 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 yay! Green, green. If we don't hit a land, it'll be a big trouble. Big, big trouble. Discarding 2 cards. Alright, so you can find 3 or less back. So you're 3 or less. And you're 3 or less. Right, right. They missed, we missed. They missed again. Hit a land. Will be between a Sky Swimmer and doing nothing. Probably a Sky Swimmer. Alright, they get to start attacking. Definitely gonna have to slow that down. We just take the risk. Yeah. Hopefully they don't have another unconditional removal spell. Left it on top. We have a disenchant. No, we're gonna have to do this with board position alone. Cavalry. Land. So that'll be only 4 mana. So we could Solitude that. And that. Next turn, get back our lifelinker maybe. I really wish we could have drawn a card. If we draw a land, we can Wander Wine Farewell, tap one of those tokens. Right, no ETB big creature, just do another cavalry or something like that. Dang it. Just gonna have to let it go, I think. They draw another Slither, a Rooftop Preacher. That is real bad news for us. Okay. What can we do here? We could play this, then we'll have 5 bodies left. Play this and draw 3. Just go ahead and send them back to the Stone Age. We don't have a 3. Airdo with counterspell backup would be nice, but that's gonna be 7 mana. Is this the Lockmare game? Yes, it is. Probably won't be strikering next turn. Shine Striker. Speaker. Discarding land to find. Just gonna go ahead and assume a Gloom Bringer. Is that his name? Whatever it is, we'll have to keep up Wild Unraveling for the rest of the game. Ooh, a Pummeler. Pummeler for X is 2 less. So that's gonna be a card that we can ignore. Alright, land. Let's see if we can get another plains. And tap 1, 2. 1, 2. 3, 4, and 5. Johnny. Giant Berserker. Still hasn't found a card for the eyes yet. Johnny's not doing a lot on this board. Maybe they'll find a mountain and untap it, and we can pick off a formidable speaker. Could be playing an island. Definitely some third color. I don't think 5 mana, 6/5 reach trample is just in their deck. Probably Shrikering. Go ahead and see what we get off of these draws. Land. And land. Alright. Let's go ahead and attack. Then let's get you. We're not gonna block with the flyer. Another draw. Eclipsed. What can you find for me? Find one of our changelings. Find our Pedic Core, which would be nice. Alright, no third color. And they finally got an elf in their grave. Wanderwine down. Lockmare down. Vigorous Graspling. Do we have that going yet? No. Alright, that's who your job is to find. I want you to find 3 mana or 4 mana changeling. Alright. Shield Bear. Go ahead and force them to use a double block. It's just a single block. They're pumping up their eyes, that's fine. Just get a Johnny cooking. There's no real reason to do that. Worst case scenario, we find a plains. Mission complete. Good job. Let's draw another card. Alright, we can consider attacking with everything next turn. 5 and 5 with double pump. If they attack us for 1 lifelink, we'll just let it go. See, they're going to have 4 blockers. So we'll deal 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 19. Yeah, we got lethal with a double pump. Archer. Pummeler on tap with Speaker. Definitely an opponent's range. Could send one of these changelings to the graveyard. And with a Johnny, let's recount. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5s, no 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, we'll just take it this time. So I think that we have some lethal. Double pump. Let's go ahead and see. Ooh, 2. We have 2 vigilance creatures, should the worst happen. I could have tried to grind out the long game, but eventually the eyes will at least match our board, if not more than match. Alright. Ender has decided to wrap it up. Did not win all future battles with that one. Four wins. We have to win 3 before we lose 2 to get our box. It's possible. Likely even. Playing against Tanak. And we got some nice cards to start with. We got a spiky dude into a Johnny. Green black for a 2/2.
Face this alone. Side by side.
Block and take 3 onto a Johnny. Nope. Alright. So we can either Lockmare, remove a counter for a 2/3. 2/3 on this board is pretty good, but I think just getting the 2/4 out there might be better.
My allies stand.
So this one will become a 4/3, so we could go block, block, block. Block, 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 block. Okay. How's that? You got some life. Now you'd better do something else to apply some pressure to this board. Did not. So we'll take our card.
Justice is done.
And we will go wide. Champion. And we're looking at
Stand by my side, friend.
4, 5, 6, 7. You. Guess this way we can draw a card. Why do I only get one merfolk? For each permanent return this way. Oh, good to know. Next time we're in that situation, we can return one of our own things to get another 1/1 and a trigger. A Lockmare would have been nice. Alright, so we will draw a card. Just tap this thing down and send him into the Nether Realm.
Side by side.
We got a flash threat. But opponent says they can fight back. It's not the end. Personally, I'm not sure. Let's see, if you block 2 of our biggest creatures, you'll be taking 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, that seems pretty good. If I do this, I'll have 5 mana.
My ally stands strong.
Oh, that's a trade. That's less than you could do. There you go. Huh. Is there a 3 they could have blocked? Oh, I guess they had to block there and there. Alright, win 2 before we lose 2. Uh-oh, we're against a cheater. He's banned. Well, I think we're gonna keep it.
Not hurt my war. Your size belies your bravery.
Next turn we can spiral this water shaper. Very nice. Let's go ahead and get set up for a Wanderwell farewell. Free a Johnny, kill the water shaper. Decided against that. Let's see what a lock bear looks like. Alright. 2 in the air. They've decided that nothing is their plan. Maybe they're going to be unexpectedly absent. Ooh. Removing that. Alright. Plan is still a go for Plan of Johnny. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can attack with these 2. And then do everything we want. Kill the token. And
Danger surrounds us. Stay close.
odds are we're gonna lose a lock bear. Ah. No 5th land for opponent. So now the chances at a box have moved from likely to very likely, as we have to win 1 before we lose 2. And even with my meager 56% win rate, I will call that very likely. A Squid Ink Tea. We got a great hand if we draw planes. We're risking it. If we draw island, we have also a ton of different plays we can make. And of course, we have 2 draw steps. One draw step. So now the odds are what do you got for 3 mana? Nothing. Alright, if they have a cancel. Ooh, 1/2. We're against the fairies. The fairies with a mediocre draw. Oh, green, blue. It's vivid time. Nice. Bear? Probably just leave up cancel so this board state doesn't get too out of order. We got a cancel for you. Can attack with everything. Put them in quite the bind. Find another Kithkin. And next turn, if we draw a land, we can tap something and Kithkin. Sky Soar, that's a great one to tap. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if they trade here, they are in quite a bit of trouble. But they are in that much trouble anyway. I guess we should do it now while they don't have any tricks. And for a box, they've got to have a pretty impressive turn here. A 2/2. That is, in fact, lethal still. Alright. Box successfully acquired. I'm starting to think it wouldn't happen. Merfolk. Bunch of mythics. Nice rare. Couldn't really ask for much more. Thanks for joining me. Catch you next time.